Hey everybody, it's Commander Clyde. We're back with another Smite Duel Tierlist today, and we're gonna have a quick update here. Now, I know what you're all here for. You're here for Hera. We'll get to that in a bit. First, by the way, preface this by Smite Guru apparently takes a long time to update the god pictures, so I don't have a Hera picture, and now I've finally got a Pele one. So let's quickly uh, put her somewhere, and there's been slight adjustments to her. And we got into see her a bit more, so see where I would put her. Do this. Also, talking about Thoth, Thoth is underpicked in duel right now. He's actually a little too high here. Let's put him at the bottom of the tier because I don't see him picked very often anymore. So, crap. Whatever. Don't pay attention to that. Okay, no, I know what I can do. Let me readjust. I tried my best to arrange the gods in the tiers. You know, do that, do that. Alright, I like this better. Anyway, Pele. We know. S plus is where I was expecting her to be. I mean, that when she was released, that's honestly where I would have her. Now that I've seen her a bit more, I think top end of S is a better position for her. She's really weird in that most warriors actually have a pretty good matchup against her. Which I guess against any assassin you'd expect that, apart from maybe these two up here. But and there's some mages like Zhang Kui that are really good at kiting her and can actually outdamage her very easily in late game. But Zhang's good because of his slow. You kind of just run around in circles, and what does she do? Nothing. But yeah, there's some weird matchups. Gods that are really kitey, and warriors seem to do better against her, so I'm not putting her in S plus because of that. So she'll hang out here. Kali is a lot less picked and appears to be less potent as she used to be, so move her down to S plus. Which means only broken god in my mind is Habwa. This god's completely dumb. You know, he's been in that broken state for years though. That's where he stays because he's one of the best single target gods in the game. He's one of the worst team gods in the game. So that's how that works. Fun stuff. Anyway, Freya duel. A lot of people think she's broken. Again, that's a class-based thing. A lot of warriors can actually fight her better now than they used to because her shred is not as good. Her shred's not as good as it used to be because they decided to make her a little more burst oriented and things like that. And if you survive that one shot, there's not a whole lot she can do to you. So yeah, again, most warriors have a good matchup against her. A couple of hunters do, but it's going to be the ones that are kiting and that can kite and can do a lot of bursts, like on her and Uller, stuff like that. Most others, I think she's got a better matchup than she used to at this point. So yeah, Freya stays where I've had her most of the time. Who else needs to move? You know, I'm over this cold, but this cough won't go away, so I don't know. Let's see. A quick rundown because I just gotta see. I'm thinking about everyone. Audio I've messed around with a little bit as of late, and I think she's actually a little bit better than A tier. You know, because she's just so hard to kill, and her sustain's crazy, and her burst is really high for a guardian. Even when she's like tanky, she can still do a ton of damage. It's a really bizarre. She's a pretty good pick right now, so I'm gonna keep her right there. He's gonna stay. Um, since Ymir's been more popular lately, some people might expect him to get moved. I'm not moving him because he's very much a skill-based character, and people that are good with Ymir can do very well with him. Even though fundamentally he's kind of a terrible god in duel because he's a guardian, because he's a fat, slow guardian. So I'm keeping him there. Fundamentally, that's what makes sense. Anyway, let's scan the numbers here before we get on to our Hera discussion. I'm giving Vamana and Erlang both a move here. Again, everyone's seen Erlang right now. He's crazy strong, high burst, a lot of mobility. He's just very annoying, and there's not much you can do to him late game. So he gets the move to S. Vamana, this is a personal thing with me. Um, he doesn't get played that much in duel, but he's very good. I mean, I play around with him a lot. So, I mean, I'm 12 and 3 with him right now. So, it's part of the decision. But Vamana, his early game's decent, high burst, he can clear wave pretty well. He's got mana issues still, but he always has, and there's not a way they can fix that without making him too strong. Without making that part of him too strong. So, do that. But it's about the late game, and it's about getting haste and katana on him. There's not a god in this game that benefits more from that item than Vamana does. Because once he gets it, he just ults and kills you. You literally can't not do anything to him when he's got haste, and he's unstoppable at that point. And then he can do that. He can just kill you for free pretty much any time. As long as you're not a guy with a jump or he baits it out, whatever. If you get on top of someone with his ult, they're pretty much dead. So strength, and then you can take Bull Demon, then you can take your Phoenix. If he takes your Phoenix, the game will end. It's that simple. Because he can build Thorns, and what he will do is he will use Thorns and ult and just smack your Titan to death, and the game will be over. That's his biggest strength, is his ability to kill a Titan. And again, I want everyone to remember, don't stand underneath him if he's attacking your Titan and his ult, because all you do is increase his ult duration. If he hits an enemy god or he gets damaged by an enemy god, both of those will increase his duration. Wait, does the damage actually do it? I don't think him taking damage actually does that. Never mind. But yeah, don't stand underneath him. He's ulting your Titan. You're only helping him. So yeah, I think I think that should do it for our gods here. So let's talk about Hera. So imagine I have her picture. Of course, I don't because Smite Guru. But Ignoring that, let's talk about her for a little bit. Okay, her wave clear's okay early. It's not that great. It's serviceable. The damage on her one is pretty good if you can hit all of it, especially late. The combo with her 2 into that is really good because high damage. The 2 applies a slow, easier to confirm the 1, blah blah blah. Talking about that, and then health shield with movement speed, yay. Some survivability, that's great. That's not what the problem with the god is, obviously. The problem with the god is Argus. And he's insane. He's fat. He's really fast. He's got a lot of health late anyway. Early, he's not so great. And his attacks have slows on them. All he does is run at you, and there's not much you can do about it. And the cooldown is broken. If you get Chronos Pendant and full CDR, her ult cooldown is like 30 seconds. It could be less. I don't remember the numbers. All I know is I did it, and then like 30 seconds later, I could ult again, and I got a kill for that because no one in their right mind would expect the ult to be off cooldown, but it is. That's the issue. Is her passive is broken and gives her too much CDR. So either they need to get rid of that, or they need to make Argus's base cooldown 100 seconds, or something like that. Otherwise, it's completely broken, and you can, if he doesn't die, you can cast him again before he's even gone, because his full timer is 40 seconds. And then he's just back again. Hey, Argus, let's smack some people, and then he's just dead. Because if he gets a lot of damage, you're pretty much screwed. So, that in mind, I would honestly put Hera in S, just because Argus is stupid and broken. Like, that's really the only reason. The gods up here can kind of fight her because they can have ways to heal. They can kite, they can run away, blah blah blah, all that. Or they can just kill Hera first. The rest of the people down here, it gets dicey for them. So, again, imagine I have the Hera picture and imagine I've put it in S somewhere. So, yeah, that's the best I can do with that. Anyway, everybody, like and subscribe if you enjoyed this tier list update. link The link will be in the description as usual to the tier list, so check it out there, as will be my Twitch page and my Twitter. You can follow that for video updates. And of course follow my Twitch for live streams, all that fun stuff. Playing most likely Fallout 76 most of the time right now. I will still be keeping up with Smite content and streaming Smite when I feel like doing it, so don't worry about the Smite content, it's not going anywhere. And leave a comment down below with your opinions about the tier list or about where you think Hera should go and why. And I'll see you guys next time for some more Smite. Have a good one.